Hello. While we wait for people to show up, I'm just gonna welcome all of you non-live people who are watching this later to Tiffy time. Tiffy Tuesday on Wednesday. Welcome. Hello, the Kevin Price is Right. I Bricoli. Welcome to Tiffy time. Oh, she's ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Oh, Tiffy, you're so cute. Hey guys, welcome to Tiffy time. So good to see you all. Happy belated 4th of July. June, Shelley, Whiskey, Astro, Emma, turn out my lights. So good to see you guys. I'm still doing this ironically. It's good to see you earnestly being the opposite of ironically, I guess. Tiffy tummy time. Look at this little fuzzball. My 4th of July was lovely. Thank you for asking, Bricoli. I had such an amazing day with my family and appreciate the patience on going live with this little bug. Oh, so cute. So cute. Mitzrayim, welcome to Tiffy time. Oh wow. Odd Dug Pug and Stardust Sounds Waves, welcome. IRL Patrolicus, good to see you. Oh my god. Chilling on the rug with this little cat. So this is what happens when you were the target of an entire water balloon fight with several amazing rugrats, and you're a reckless adult and just falling all over the place and lifting up too many people all at once. So I sort of pulled my arm, but it's doing a lot better. Honestly, for like how much it hurt last night, it's in amazing shape. I totally needed a nap. I actually took one last night before we went. Aw, hey. Before we went to the beach to watch the fireworks. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, I feel so much better. I got home from upstate, whatever. I got back home and immediately went to Rite Aid and got a bandage and some ice packs and a heating pack, and I've been taking some Motrin and I feel great. I'm like able to type and stuff and taking it easy, and yeah. AJW wants you to know that she really loves you. They really love you. I actually don't know your gender and I won't assume anything. So yeah. Lyra Corvus, thank you. Katie continues, welcome. Coda, oh, I'm sorry, Tiffy. I should probably pay more attention while I tickle you. Oh, so yeah, welcome to Tiffy time, everybody. Oh, this little cat is my favorite little cat. I think she's good. I have my concerns. I think she's a little bit sick, but I always kind of think she's a little bit sick. And she probably is, because she's a little bit old. Oh, awesome. What up, Alicia? That's awesome. I could have guessed, but I probably wouldn't have. Yeah, so welcome to Tiffy time, everybody. She never went into the square. I think that she is above most cat's intelligence. Ooh, you got a little hot spot there, huh? Oh, say hi, Tiffy. Ow. Oh, boy. She's not having... You want to come hang out? Or you want to be over there? I'm good. A lot of exciting developments. I have some really big meetings the rest of this week, and depending on how this one behaves for the rest of the day, she may or may not have a vet appointment in her future, but nothing super scary, just like a checkup, because I worry about her. But yeah, welcome, Sarah Weingartner. Um, Good to see you. So, Zach? What would I do if Tiffy turned into a human? Well, first, I tell her that she has a couple weeks to move out or start paying rent, because we really don't have the space for another person to live here. But I would, I would let her stay in my room, and I would fill the air mattress and sleep in my studio until she figured out her life. Assuming she speaks English, because who knows? She could turn into a human and just keep meowing. That'd be weird. I don't know. What would you do, Mitzrayim? Anybody have any ideas for what I should do if she suddenly turns into a person? It would be kind of awkward because I would wake up and she sleeps on my bed, like right next to me. So yeah, that'd be weird. Yeah, but if she's a person, then she's no longer a cute cat. I just I don't know, and I don't know if we get along. I don't know what she's into. As a cat, we get along great because I love scratching her and she loves being scratched. But as a person, that gets weird. I mean, not like it couldn't be cool and consensual, but it would just be I'd be uncomfortable because, what is she, like a 13-year-old? Like, max, she's 13 years old. I think she's more like 11. Yeah, we'd be friends for sure. But, maybe not. Maybe we don't have stuff in common. We wouldn't necessarily be enemies, but maybe we'd just be acquaintances that used to have, a convenient situation. Yeah, right. She's either going to be a small child or an old lady, right? Right, because I figure if she's in cat years, then suddenly she shows up as a person and she's I have no idea what that is in cat years. I don't think it's quite dog years in the conversion rate. Steph MCC, I am not prepared to be a human dad. Cat dad I can do, and it gives me license to make dad jokes, which is sort of necessary in my life. But yeah, I think more likely she'd be a cranky old lady who takes no guff, Harper by the lake. I think you're absolutely right. And in that world, I would get her set up in a retirement situation, some kind of community where she'd have a lot of cranky old friends, and they could play bingo and talk about how I never visit, but I'd visit. But anyway, welcome the Emma Emanuel and Angie Obaugh. Great to see you here. Book Kitty, welcome. I realized that yesterday, AJW 2017, that Eiffel really just is making dad jokes every time he makes any joke, which makes so many of his jokes more acceptable than they are. Welcome. So yeah, I'm just chilling here. Had a great day working with Gabrielle and Sarah. I'm going to try to pet you again, Tiffy. Please don't hurt me. Not that you hurt me. You're very kind in your rejection of love, as much as I wish that you didn't reject the love. You could be way worse. I'm not bleeding. I'm not scratched. You kind of just push me away. Mitzrayim, I actually think I saw your question before in the past and just hadn't gotten around to answer it. So it's something that's been in the back of my mind for a while, and I take it very seriously. I think the last time I did Tiffy time, you asked it, and it just didn't get, it kept disappearing in the chat, and I kept forgetting, and when I looked back, I was like, oh, wow. That would be interesting if that happened. Oh, I appreciate all the love, you guys. Seeing all these hearts float up on my screen, it's a good feeling. Tiffany would definitely be a teenager if she was human. I couldn't deal with that. I mean, I could deal with it in that I would maybe be willing to foster her for a little bit, but I think that she would need a real fam. Unless she's interested in working in media, because I could really use a right-hand person right now, and I could even pay her minimum wage, and that would be great. Oh my god, the show would be way better, obviously, if I was replaced by Tiffy. Aw, your cat is jealous of your phone? That's adorable. Yeah, she's totally not having the shark thing. I'm slowly getting used to it, but really, I read online that what I need to do is get her some treats so that when I bring out the shark fin thing, she associates it with delicious snacks that I bribe her with. Welcome glyph.zip and alter N8ive. No. I'm gonna put the lights on, you guys. Ooh. How are you guys doing? What's going on in y'all's world? What are you guys thinking about these days? Oh man, I've been trying to get some stuff from Amazon, and they've been doing such a bad job of ever coming on time. It's really frustrating. They keep delivering to my package place at times that they're not open, and it's stuff that I could really use. Do you want to play, Tiffy? Are you just not interested? Glyph.zip, glad to hear things have been pretty chill. Things have been the opposite of chill, but in a wonderful way in my life. Whoa, AP scores are out. Congrats on completing those, man. That's a big deal. Whoa, Mitzrayim, you finished your script. Congratulations. That's so great. You're working on Camp NaNoWriMo now. Oh, you wanna catch that? You wanna catch that? Nanny Angosaurus, that's amazing. I can't wait to see it. I'm glad it's fun. That's, I think, the most important part. Oh no, Mitzrayim, your left eye's trying to kill you. That's the worst. My left arm's trying to kill me, but it's slowly but surely getting better. Actually, quite quickly. That's really great. Whoa, Coded Kalma, congratulations on getting a 5 on your AP Psych test. That's amazing. Excuse me. Mitzrayim, Tiffy needs an intern Tiffy and a Wolf 359 director's chair. That would be so great. Lightboarding. They might be Giants fan art. That sounds amazing. Whoa, Katie continues. You just bought a condo? Wow, that's huge news. Congratulations, and camping is one of my favorite things to do, so enjoy that. Wow, yeah, I feel you. So yeah, Harper's by the Lake. That's sort of my deal right now. Congratulations on all those jobs. Glyph.zip. Awesome to hear that. That sounds so fun. I'd love to see photos at some point. Definitely share those. Yeah, I am in this place right now where right after I lost the live streaming gig, oh yeah, there she goes. She's gotta warm up to it. Oh no, it's caught in your nail. Tiffy. So this is the situation. Is right after I refunded my live streaming client and we terminated that contract, a million things started coming in. And it's very exciting and it's very scary because I'm not sure how I can say yes to everything and get it all done. So that is a new adventure, and I think it's going to involve me actually hiring somebody to really make my life easier and take on some of this work with me, and so hopefully eventually have a full team, which would be awesome. How cool would it be if Kinda Evil Genius Productions could be a real business that is my life for a while? That'd be really cool. Or something like that. Cobalt, welcome. Cobalt Pilot. Foxtrot Pines, you're just in time. Tiffy's just finally wanting to play after rejecting love. recording an audio drama thing soon. Turn out my lights. That sounds super exciting. Whoa. Come on, Tiffy. Come on, Tiffy. Tiffy. So yeah, I might be making my first like scripted commercial soon, which would have like a really big budget for like what I've worked on, like the biggest budget I've ever had for one thing, which is insane. Like more than $10,000 budget, which is like super exciting and scary and just all the things. And yeah, that's something that I don't want to talk too much about because like nothing's in stone and a lot of things could change. But even the fact that I'm having the conversation, and this is like the third or fourth thing after like a proposal, it's like pretty big for me. So that's going on. I've got like a bunch of old clients have suddenly started reaching out and asking for new work, which is always great. And so it's just like, yeah, not sort of knowing how to handle everything at once. But sort of knowing what needs to happen in order to feel like I can not know and be okay is like a good problem. Aw. What was that, Tiffy? You got an itch? Got an itchy? Oh, this cat is just the best. So I got a story for you guys. One of my cousins was having trouble with... Do you guys know the game Cornhole? It's like this thing where you have like a square with a hole in it in the middle, and you have it over there, and then you have like a beanbag, and you throw the beanbag and you try to get it in the hole. So my cousins had one of those yesterday, and one of my cousins, it's confusing because the older cousins that are the parents are my cousins like second removed, which makes their kids my cousins also, even though I've been around their whole life. And if, I've been accidentally called Uncle Zach more than once. Technically, I'm Cousin Zach. So anyway, I just hit you in the head. I'm sorry, Tiffy. Anyway, so we were doing cornhole, and the older of the younger cousins was having trouble getting the ball into the hole, and me and the other kids playing were doing better, and she was just like, I suck at this, like this is bad. And I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't think there's being bad at stuff. There's just not having learned it yet or practiced. And I told her that, and I was like, let's take one more try. And everybody left to like go play the next game, but we stuck it out. And I was like, let's take 3 more tries, okay? And she's like, all right. And and so I gave her the ball and was like, so before you throw it, you got to take a deep breath in and out. And so she took a deep breath in and out, and then like had her close her eyes and like feel the grass under her feet. And she did. Whoa. And then she took a throw and she missed. It fell short. I was like, that's totally cool. So from there, it was like, now do the same thing, but let go a little later. Because like, if you're throwing short from an underhand toss, if you let go later, it goes a little further. So we did that. And but first I had her like take a deep breath and close her eyes again and feel the grass in her feet. Right, not the feet in her grass in her feet. So she did that, and she got so close. It was like right on the edge of falling in. And so she was like, I'm done with this. I was like, no, you said one more. You said 3, so we're going to do one more. And this time I had her like do jumping jacks or like shake it out. And we both got ridiculous and like shaked it out. We're like like this, like that. Wow. That's why these are not the best headphones. So we were doing that. Then she took the final thing and she made it. She did it, and it was the best feeling. And so it was like the takeaway in my mind is that there's no being crappy at something. There's just not having learned it or practiced it yet. And that's not like, when we got back into the house, I was like, I'm not saying that like I could be in the NBA if I wanted to, because I don't know if that's true. Like, even if I could get a team to take me on, I think I'd die in like a week because those guys are so big and I'm tiny compared to them. But like, I could be way better at basketball than I am if, like, it's not like I'm inherently shitty at basketball. It's just that I don't play it ever. So no wonder I'm bad at it. And I got that idea because right before we went out to play that game, we were playing this like puzzle matchy game. I think it's called Acuity. And when we first started out, I was awful. Like, they were kicking my butt at it really, really bad. And as we played more and more games, like, suddenly I started seeing the patterns, and I didn't feel so stupid. And so that's a story that I thought you guys might like. I don't know, what's something that you guys have learned that it's not a matter of being good or bad about, it's just practice? Or is there anything, I don't know, what do you guys think about all that? Oh, whoa, you guys have been chatting, and I thought that nobody has been saying anything because I was just stuck up there. I was like, whoa, this is not hitting. Nobody likes that. That's so interesting. Whoa, welcome to new people. Dylan the Trash Man, welcome. EMC Tivet, Eoraptors. Oh, wow, this is so funny. Oh, this is great to hear from you guys. Wow, I really thought that you guys just weren't resonating with any of this. I was like, whew, tough crowd. Ugh. But no, I was just scrolled up in the chat and missing stuff. No worries, glyph.zip, so great. Glad you were here, glad you caught the story. Oh, Tiffy's having some water. Am I 6'4"? No, I'm not 6'4". I'm 5'9" on a good day. I think my license says I'm 5'10". And I don't know. I'm like between 5'8" and 5'9" for sure. I'm not very tall. I am wearing a Wolf 359 shirt. I'm a Minkowski shirt. This is the first test print that we ever did, and it's on a slightly nicer shirt stock. That they no longer make, which I'm sad about because I really like this shirt. But that's what we do. Tiffy, you really don't like that thing. You know that thing is your least favorite thing. Ooh. Check this out, guys. You see what this is? Technically, it is a garbage can. But it is also the future Project Uplift 2.0. If you don't know what Project Uplift is, there's going to be a tube on top of it that goes up to the ceiling, and that ball is going to be inside of it, and this fan will trigger on when you wear a brainwave sensing headset that reads your brainwaves, and you'll lift the world with your mind. And I have 2 of these came last week. They're so big, and they're like 100 pounds. This is because a school has hired me to build them one. So I have one for them and one for me. Yeah, I would say anything you read on the internet about our height is probably not true. I think most celebrity heights are exaggerated online because people are self-conscious about their height, which is dumb because it's not something we have any control over. Unless you get a dangerous surgery, which I heard you can get in Germany, where they break your legs slowly over the course of many months and like make them longer as they heal. But yes, Zach on Zach, like if you put me on Zach's shoulders, we are well above 6 feet, and then we're the best basketball player together. It's like we have to go into the drift. Emma's about my height. She's a little shorter. I don't know. Tiffy. Tiffy. She spends a weird amount of time back there underneath this little thing. Because I think it's warm, like the little like tube thing. It's interesting. This is a pretty fruitful Tiffy time, I think. Yeah, let's be real. Me and Zach are just a bunch of smaller Zachs in trench coats. You know you've got her when you lift it and she looks up with you. But now I don't got her. But yeah, one of the things in this package that's not coming yet is extra litter, which I really need. We're like out, and this is like getting to dangerously low levels, and I ordered it in time. It's just like not coming. She's never sat in the tape circles. She hates the tape circles. They're invisible to her. She is beyond... Whoa! Wow! You see that? You see this beastly old lady? She's got the strength of much younger kitten. A Lil Dro says that she loves you. They love you. You are loved, Tiffy. How old is Tiffy? Tiffy is of unknown age. Welcome, Julie Aria. We think that she's 12. She might be as old as like 13, but she's been adopted so many times that her original birth date has been forgotten. She does go outside. Thanks to my amazing patrons on Patreon, I was able to get this little number, which she's still not used to and kind of hates. It's a shark-themed harness with a polka dot leash. It's pretty great. She does meow. She's kind of been losing her voice since the summer started. I don't know if it's because of the air conditioning. There's some theories, but she might have like allergies or something. And so yeah, so she does go outside. And I think she likes being outside. She doesn't like being on a leash. And we're going to try to fix that and get her used to it. I just got to get some treats. But yeah, it's pretty great. Thank you to my patrons. And I just introduced a new reward on Patreon that you guys might want to know about, which is the $10 level is sort of like the unlimited streaming access. So like when I do these Instagram things, they like die after 24 hours. They just added a feature, which I'm super stoked about, where you can actually watch the streams that I do for like the next day. But when they disappear, I'm going to be downloading them so that you can watch them on YouTube if you're a $10 patron. Because I thought that was a cool thing to do, and that makes a difference for me to be able to do more stuff like this. Because my dream is that like I work for making content for you guys, and that's my job, and that's my life. And anything else is just because I want to do it, and like my life could be like volunteering media for awesome nonprofits, or I don't know, it could be literally anything that we think is exciting and can like decide on together, which is super cool. I get really excited about Patreon, and those people treat me so well. I launched my Patreon the week that I lost that big job. I had like this live streaming job that was like my only source of income right after getting laid off. And that week that I lost that job, or I sort of knew that I was going to have to quit or whatever, or get fired, I decided that it was time to see if Patreon was going to work. And the creator care person at Patreon woke up so early. They live in California, and Heather woke up so early to take care of me. It was amazing. And answered all my questions, super smart and super helpful, and just like, man, I just really appreciate them. So yeah, So that's that's my Patreon love. And for all the patrons, shout out if you're here. Love you guys. Really appreciate your trust and your support and your your partnership. And everybody, I love all of you for just being here and hanging out. Welcome, Chen XYC. Quick fire question. Favorite flavor of pie? Oof. Just the boring one. Oh, Harper by the Lake. Go be a responsible adult. We'll be here next week. My grandma made a really great apple pie. She makes a really great apple pie. She lives in Switzerland now, so I don't see her as much. But like, I really like blackberries and like that sort of situation. So yeah, I would say boring answer is grandma's apple pie. Otherwise, like a blackberry pie if store bought. If you count pecan pie or pecan, however you pronounce it, yeah, that's like, I don't really think that falls into the category of pie, even though it is totally a pie. I just feel like it's a different category of dessert. Anyway, this is great. Oh boy. Welcome to Brooklyn, people. Byronum, thank you for asking. Thank you for asking my adult beverage, but thank you for your kind words was A, and I mixed, and then the other question was about favorite grown-up beverage. I actually don't drink a lot. I honestly started drinking when I was little, sort of, I would say inappropriately, because my parents told me not to, and I wanted to prove them wrong, and sort of pretty quickly found out that I was, I was avoiding intimacy through alcohol when I was in high school. And when I discovered that, I stopped drinking for like a year, and then was a pretty like casual, like I'm a super lightweight. When I do have a drink, my favorite thing to drink is cold sake. Cold, I think sweet, or maybe, I don't know if dry, I forget which one I like, but cold sake. And my favorite thing is like at a Japanese food restaurant with vegetarian sushi, I'll have like some sake with a friend. That's thebomb.com. That and champagne. I'm a sucker for like really good, expensive champagne, which is another reason why I don't drink very often, because who can afford that? But it's nice when I get it. So yeah, that is my favorite go-to beverage. But I always have beer in the house because we do these potlucks and people bring beer and then nobody drinks it because my roommate doesn't drink and I barely drink. And so it just kind of lives here until people want it, which is nice because I never have to buy it and it's there for people who like it. I used to be really all over whiskey, but I'm really not into hard liquor. I appreciate a good whiskey. It's just not my thing anymore so much. And whoops, sorry. I was just getting a phone call from a family member, so I gotta run. Y'all are the best. I love you all. Oh, 1 second. In here. Because if we're gonna say goodbye, let's say goodbye right. Tiffy, you're loved. We love you. And thanks for coming. Oh no, Juno Steele, welcome. We're just about to say goodbye. But you're going to be able to see this video for the next day. And tune in. Self-Care Sundays coming up this Sunday again at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll be there. If you haven't checked it out, I uploaded a surprise episode of Focused as Fuck yesterday. So there's a new episode of Focused as Fuck in the feed. I'd love some feedback. Hit me up on Twitter at Zach Valenti. You guys are the best. Bye. 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 Say goodbye to the people. Okay. 3 p.m. Did I say 3:30? It's 3, not 3:30. Sorry, whoa. 3, not 3:30. 3 p.m. I'll tweet about it so that you guys know for sure. But anyway, goodbye. Claudia says, so sorry to say goodbye. I gotta go. But love you guys. This has been so fun. Okay. Gonna end on Tiffy. End on Tiffy. Whoa, that's my hand. And that's Tiffy.